Why, hello there. Hi. It's been a while since I've done one of these types of videos, I know. Where has Dill been all this time? Well, the answer is streaming, working, and doing a lot of editing, I guess, because I've been doing a lot of, taking a lot of my stuff from Twitch and putting it on YouTube. But I had some time, day off from work, house to myself, so I figured now's the best time to record a video, essentially. I haven't had much time to myself lately. A lot of things going on in the world right now, and I know it seems scared of everything, but I just thought, why not make this video whilst I'm here, whilst I have time to myself, and whilst I'm not busy, essentially. But yes, I've been meaning to make this video for a while. It's basically going to be a follow-up from my Pokemon video where I basically talked about the teams that I would be using Pokemon Sword and Shield. Now, from what I remember, I had already picked out a bunch of Pokemon. Like I had Scorbunny as my starter for Sword, and I wanted Sirfetch'd, and I wanted Corviknight, and I wanted Yamper, so that's like 4 Pokemon right there and everything and stuff. So what I'm going to be doing in this video is talking about the actual team that I use for Pokemon Sword, essentially. Because to put into descriptions, I did end up using some of those Pokemon, and I also used some Pokemon that I got surprised the hell out of me. So I was like, I want this on my team just to see how it is and just to see how I like it. So that's what this video. So that video will be all about and everything. Sorry, I'm mumbling a little bit. Sometimes my brain kind of just decides to function on its own without my mouth catching up. But anyway, well, let's dive in to what my Pokemon were. So my first Pokemon choice, as you all would probably have known, was Scorbunny. Scorbunny was my first choice ever on Pokemon Sword and Shield when they first announced the starters. Definitely wanted it, definitely had to have it on my team because it looks so awesome and I really loved it. I haven't had one to have a fire type as my start Pokemon since pretty much since Gen 2, like with Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil's my favourite from Gen 2. And as far as I know in my mind, I've been through a phase of going through water and grass types I enjoyed more than fire types. Well, Scorbunny won me over. Completely. And, it didn't let me down. Scorbunny was a really good Pokemon to have. Scorbunny evolved then into Reboot, which was a really cool looking Pokemon, honestly. It looked like one of those, kids, the rebellious kids, honestly, that just wants to be left alone and just wants to do its own thing and everything like that, which was a really nice design. I was surprised because I went into the Pokemon game completely blind, didn't do any research on any other new Pokemon, found them all myself and did everything, so Reboot was a nice surprise. And then I evolved at level 16, and then at level 35, Reboot evolved into Cinderace. Cinderace is an absolutely awesome Pokemon. It basically looks like a professional footballer. That's what it looks like. And yes, I said footballer because I am British. If you want to say soccer instead, you can. But I'm sticking with what I grew up saying, which is footballer. So you can say soccer player if you want, but I'm saying footballer, football player, because, British. And also, the Pokemon Sword and Shield is basically based on the UK, so I guess football would probably be the right term anyway there anyway. Complain if you want in the comments, I don't care. I do a little bit. But yeah, Cinderace is an awesome Pokemon. I've basically now trained it to level 100. And what makes this Pokemon unique as well is that each of the final evolutions for the Star Pokemon have their own signature move, like they did in previous gens. What made it different though is that Cinderace had this point move called Pyro Ball, which is such a broken move. It's so powerful. It's much more powerful. The base stat moves for each of the other moves that the other Star Pokemon have, the final evolutions have, is 80 with 100 accuracy. Pyro Ball has... Wait, let me just check real quick. Pyro Ball has an attack power of 120 with only a 90 accuracy, a 10% chance of missing just to even it out, but it has 120 base power. It only has 5 power points. I did use a PP up on mine to increase it to 6. And I probably should use a max one to max it out, but yeah. But still, you combine that with the charcoal that you can get from one of the characters. I won't say which one just in case. Leon. Yeah, Parapole was a really broken move, but also a really powerful and a KO move, and it helped me out in a lot of tricky situations, especially with a few of the later kind of Pokemon trainers, the champion especially, and everything. But yeah, the final, my first Pokemon team member, Scorbunny, fully evolved into Cinderace. I really love the Pokemon so much. All of the starters are really cute, but Cinderace is my favorite of the final evolutions. I will have to say that. It really is. My second Pokemon choice, as you mentioned earlier, was Corviknight. Corviknight, as I suspected, was the final evolutionary form of the main flying type, flying type that you can get in Sword and Shield. The first form that it has is Rookidee. Now, Rookidee was a bit available straight away, like in the first lot of the grassy areas, so it wasn't hard to catch one. And when I saw Rookidee, it kind of made me think, is that what Corviknight evolves into? What that pre-evolved form is? And then I think someone in chat confirmed it with me, saying yes, it was. Basically, so I was like, yes, I'm catching this and having it on my team immediately. And Corviknight is a flying steel type, very good Pokemon, very powerful. Helped out especially at the Fairy type gym with Opal and everything. I'm okay about it saying that, right? Because it's been. Sword and Shield's been out since November, and I'm making this in the middle of March because I just haven't had time to pick it. I'm sorry. Bear with me. But yeah, my second member of the team, it had a Rookidee as its first form, and then Corvisquire was its second form, which it evolved into at level 18 into... So Rookidee evolves level 18 into Corvisquire, and then it evolves into Corviknight at level 38. Also, Corviknight has a G-Max form, which is pretty cool. Though you have to catch it in the wild area. I think it's only available fully in Pokemon Shield. But you can do some online max raids with people, so you can try and get it on Sword if you have Sword too. Though I'm opinion, like the max raid community is still being pretty active, honestly. So, yeah. But I think I also have one Pokemon Shield too. I think I caught one, but I didn't use it in Pokemon Shield because I was using a different team. That'll be another video, by the way. My third choice was Yamper. Yamper was an adorable electric type that they revealed. Ooh, was it the second or the third trailer? Can't remember exactly, but it's an adorable Pokemon. Oh no, they revealed it in the demo. Yes, there was a demo at last year's E3, which I'm very sad that E3 not happening this year, but they released it, they showed it off, it was revealed at like last year's E3, and it was an adorable Pokemon. One of the characters you encounter also has a Yamper with her, and it's really cute and everything. I just love it so much, and then it's an electric type and everything. It's so cute. I love dog Pokemon so much and everything, and Yamper didn't disappoint. And Yamper actually then fully evolved into Bolton at level 25, which was its final evolved form. Bolton's like an incredible big, not like a big dog Pokemon, but it basically Yamper grown up into a bigger pupper essentially. And yeah, it was a really good but essential part of my team, honestly, chat. It was just, I said chat, sorry. I keep forgetting I'm not streaming, I'm recording a video. But Bolton was a very powerful Pokemon. Helps me out especially. Yamper especially helped me out in the Water type gym. For sure. The Water type gym was the second gym you encounter, and this really helped me out. Honestly. Really helped me out and everything, so yeah. Yamper was definitely a good choice, and it helped me out throughout my entire... you catch Yamper pretty quickly, actually. It's not in the first grassy area, the second grassy area, like in Route 2, I believe, is where you get Yamper, so... I got a bunch of my Pokemon that I wanted them in like the first few areas, honestly. So yeah, it was just like very quickly I was assembling a team without even realizing it, honestly. So the fourth Pokemon I talked about was Sirfetch'd, which they revealed in a trailer, I believe, and it was like a new Galar form or something like that. It's so good. So yeah, Sirfetch'd was a Pokemon that I really wanted in my team as well. And For those who don't know, Galarian forms are a thing in Sword and Shield, and Sirfetch'd, as I suspected, evolved from Farfetch'd because Farfetch'd in the Galar region has a Galarian form, which is a fighting type rather than a flying and normal type. Now, I managed to find Galarian Farfetch'd after the first gym badge. It was literally just, you know, in the first grassy areas, I saw it and immediately like, yes, seek, catch, mine, and everything. And the one thing that I will say about it though is it was pretty difficult actually getting it to evolve, because I was pretty unsure how to evolve it. I mean, I've heard a lot of things. I didn't do too much research into the games, as I said earlier. So getting it to evolve was a tricky one. What you basically have to do to evolve Galarian Farfetch'd into a Sirfetch'd is that you have to get 3 critical hits in one battle. Yeah. You think that might be easy? No. It wasn't. It wasn't that easy at all. I basically started my stream. I remember about the stream particularly. It was the Saturday stream. I was on my second day on Pokemon Sword. I started off the day by catching Farfetch'd, and I ended the stream evolving Sirfetch'd, by which I'd streamed for like 11.5 hours by that point. Yeah. So it took me 11.5 hours to go from having the Galarian Farfetch'd all the way to evolving it into a Sirfetch'd, essentially. Now, like, the reason why it was difficult was because I was having a hard time understanding how to... I thought you had to take down 3 Pokemon in one match, in one trainer battle, but I was wrong about that. It was 3 crits. And getting 3 crits was pretty hard. Luckily, someone in my chat did have a solution for me. They basically told me if I got another Galarian Farfetch'd, it could have and use a Frisk ability with a Pokemon with a Frisk ability, which I use Impidimp. I would be possibly get a Leak. The Leak item increases Farfetch'd's critical hits, essentially. And using that, and after my 6th gym badge, I officially evolved Galarian Farfetch'd into Sirfetch'd after I battled Hop after the 6th gym badge, essentially. Which was a really happy moment for me. I even think I posted a video on it on my YouTube. I'll put a link in the description below. But yeah, I'll like on there. Go watch it. It was an epic moment for me when I'd spent so long, so much grinding, and I finally evolved it. And I had Sirfetch'd is probably my favorite Pokemon from the Galar region, chat. Everyone, sorry. Just say, yeah, like Galarian Farfetch'd, Sirfetch'd my favorite Pokemon, without a doubt. I even have an emote now of it because I love the Pokemon so much, and I just had to have it on my team, essentially. Now, that covers all the Pokemon that I talked about in my previous video that I wanted to watch. And all their evolutions, all their levels and everything, the special ways of evolving, and everything that I did with them. Now comes the 2 wild cards, because I only talked about 4 Pokemon that I wanted on my team for Pokemon Sword. The 2 wild cards that I had left, did I say 4 or 2? Oh god. Now the 2 ones I had left on my team, I wasn't sure what I was going. I knew I wanted a water type because I hadn't done a water type before, and then the final one would have been just a random Pokemon that I would like to get. Now, I wasn't planning on this Pokemon on my team, but I ended up getting... Where are you? So, I ended up getting this Pokemon like right in the same area that I got Yamper in. So, as I said, I did amass my team very quickly. I ended up getting a Pokemon called Chewtle, which is a water type. And I suspected that Chewtle evolves into Dreadnought, the water and rock type that's been shown in the gym battle in Nessa, then as Nessa has one. And I was correct. It evolves level 22 into Dreadnought. I got it because I just thought it was a really cute Pokemon, honestly, and I needed a water type, and it was a water type, so I was just going, yeah, I'll try that out and see how... And when Chewtle evolved into Dreadnought especially, it became a big powerhouse, honestly. It became such a big powerhouse on my team that I just kept it on my team. And it learned a good variety of moves as well. So I ended up having Chewtle on my team, honestly, and evolving it into a Dreadnought, and it became my main water type on Pokemon Sword, you know. Happy coincidence, honestly. I mean, Dreadnought's a beast. And it also has a G-Max form as well. Which is, I think I have caught, no, I haven't caught one yet. I might have to do that at some point. Yeah. I have a collection of Gmax Pokemon. I think Dreadnought's still on my list to get. But yeah, my Dreadnought was an insane powerhouse, especially helped out with the Fire-type gym as well, with the third, which is the third-type gym in Kabul. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, I don't even know, honestly. I've had the game since the release, and I still don't know how to say some of the names in the game. But yeah, he became my, that one became my 5th Pokemon in the game. And the final one was the true wild card. Like, I was not sure what I wanted. There were a bunch of Pokemon that I saw, and I was just going, okay, cool, and everything like that. But there was this one Pokemon that I found that truly surprised me out of nowhere. And it surprised me so much and intrigued me so much that I had to have it on my team. Now, after the first gym, there are a bunch of trainers around that you can battle. One of these trainers had a Pokemon called Applin. Now, Applin was just basically, I guess, a worm in an apple. I assumed it was a grass type, or maybe a bug type or something like that. And then, well, after I was so intrigued, I looked it up in Pokedex, and the Pokedex entry said it was a grass and dragon type, and that made me go, what? It legitimately surprised me, and it surprised some of my community as well that it was a grass and dragon type, grass and dragon type, and from when I did some research into it, it actually has 2 forms. One for Sword, one for Shield. Its Gmax form is, however, the same for both of them. But when you evolve it, you have to evolve it by getting a certain item, essentially, which you can get in, I think, Hammerlock City or Town, whichever one it is. Yeah. But you have to get an item from one of the like NPCs that you can encounter. There's a whole story behind it. How she wants to get Applin for his love and everything. He's moving away. It's a whole thing. But anyway, you can either get the sour apple or it's called the sour apple, the tart apple or the sweet apple. Yes. Now the tart apple that you can mainly get in Pokemon Sword, that evolves Applin into a Flapple, and it's basically a little dragon with apple wings. It's really cute, really good. And I got so intrigued by it, I had to have it on my team. I just did. And it became a really good Pokemon, honestly. I mean, there's a Dragon-type gym. I helped with that. And also, it didn't really learn any good moves, though, until it evolved, unfortunately. But, yeah, I just had to have it on my team after that. And I just really, truly just intrigued by it. And it became a really good essential part of my team, honestly. I will admit, I don't think I used it as much as I could have done. But it did help out in a few cases. It helped out with the Dragon-type gym especially, because Dragon-type Pokemon super against each other and everything. The only way, well, until like Gen 6, the only way to get on Dragon Pokemon was either an Ice type or a Dragon type, essentially. Also, in Pokemon Shield, it has a different form as well. You give it a Sweet Apple, you get a Sweet Apple in Pokemon Shield, it becomes an Appleton, and its defense is higher than its attack, essentially. And then Flapple is the reverse, plus it's also, the Flapple thing is faster than Appleton, essentially. So depending on which item you gave it, Applin would evolve into either Flapple or Appleton, essentially. And I didn't evolve it until Hammerlock City or Stadium or whatever. I don't know what the exact name. To be honest, I haven't played the story of Pokemon Sword and Shield since November or December because there's still been a lot of other games coming out. I haven't been late to making this video, yes, I will admit, but you know. But yeah, that was my surprise wildcard Pokemon. I was just so intrigued by Applin that I had to have it on my team and had to, you know, see what it evolved into, see what moves it can learn, and I was just so intrigued by it. Because like Dragon types have been very kind of up everywhere over the last few gens, essentially. And this was basically just another example of a Pokemon that was a Grass and After Dragon type, and maybe just go, huh? And I think Grass and Dragon type's actually quite a rare form as well. I think we've either had none or not many. Curiosity. Well, the only other example is Alolan, the Executor Alolan form. That's it. And also Mega Sceptile, because its Mega Evolution gets comes to the Dragon type. So we haven't had like a full-on standalone, the old Pokemon that's a grass and dragon type. Only a Mega Evolution and then a Alolan form, essentially. So, yeah, it just really intrigued me. And I had to have my team, became a great powerhouse and everything. And I just really love the Pokemon, honestly. I do love Flapple more than Appleton. Sorry to anyone who's an Appleton fan. It does look very cute and derpy and everything. But it looks like if someone could have just like put a knife through it and eat it. And apparently it's very small. So I like Flapple a bit more, honestly. I like Flapple a bit more. And everything. But yeah, that was just my choices, honestly. So there you go, chat. There you go, everyone. That was my official team for Pokemon Sword and Shield. Cinderace, Corviknight, Boltund, Sirfetch'd, Dreadnought, and Flapple. That was my entire team for Pokemon Sword and Sword. I used them throughout the entirety of the game, all the way until the champion battle against Leon. And it was just so... The playing Pokemon Sword and Shield was so much fun, I all have to say. Pokemon Sword was a lot of fun, Pokemon Shield was a lot of fun. I just truly enjoyed playing them. I know I'm sorry, but I'm also a little bit late with this video too. I was wanting to make this video as soon as I was done with Pokemon Sword and Shield. I just hadn't had time to. But I figured that today was to be a good day to do that. Let me know what you think of this. Let me know what your teams were as well in Pokemon Sword or Pokemon Shield in the comments down below. Also, look out for another one of these videos because I will be doing my team on Pokemon Shield next as well. Because I did talk about how the few Pokemon that I wanted to use in Pokemon Shield and everything. So, yeah. I hope you all have enjoyed the video. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to check out more content that comes out when it's available. And also, like, let me know if you want more of these videos too. Because I do enjoy making them. I just haven't... I just didn't get around to making this for a while because I'm a derp. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And also, make sure you stay safe and stay awesome. Bye, everyone. Bye.